it's all about the clap back. Get your boss whacked, Premier's funeral on Snapchat. You now tuned into the bag.
Who shot y'all? Separate the weak from the opsa. Leap hard to creep them Brooklyn streets. It's on, nigga. Fuck all that bickering beef.
What's good, y'all? Fist Vegas, the hardest voice of sports. Go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe to the Fist Schooner while you at it. Yeah, I know what time it is. If you ain't with it, you best get with it. Now let's rock. Listen. Lamar, you gotta close that out, man. Alright, Lamar gotta close that. It was 4th and 2 from the 5-yard line, the 7-yard line, something like that. Lamar keeps it himself and he gets stopped. Even Lamar, you gotta get 2 yards. At the end of the day, this is for the game. Alright, you gotta find a way to make that play. The Ravens have to find a way to score in that drive, and they did. And then Lamar Jackson gets the ball back with 50 seconds left. He gets all the way to the, where were they at? The 20-yard line, the 16-yard line, 20-yard line, or whatever. You got 8 seconds to get 2 end zone shots. And instead of taking 2 end zone shots, Lamar Jackson throws a 5-yard pass out the flat. For what reason, I don't know. And then he takes an end zone shot, which gets somebody decapitated. Minkah Fitzpatrick lit somebody up at the end of that play. I don't know who that was, but somebody got their bell rung on that final play of the game. And it's just damn. And there it goes. That's it. That's the loss. In Baltimore, so they're not gonna win in Pittsburgh. You're not gonna beat the Steelers in Pittsburgh if you can't. So basically, the Steelers are gonna sweep the Ravens. So the Ravens just lost the division. So now the Steelers are 2 games ahead of you with a tiebreaker. And they get you at home. So you can pretty much bank on the Steelers winning the division. So now the Ravens have to play they were going to have to play wild card weekend anyway because only one team gets a bye. But now the Steelers are going to win the division and the Ravens are going to have to go on the road. So the Ravens in the playoffs are going to have to play on the road because they're not going to win the division. So that's really what Lamar Jackson cost the Ravens today. He cost them the division. And he played okay. I mean, if you want to call it that. But the thing with Lamar Jackson is with great power comes great responsibility. And when you're MVP and you can run like him, there's just certain plays that you got to make that he didn't make. Now, I'll take my hat off to Lamar because, let's be real here, he's going against the best defense in the league. J.K. Dobbins had 115 yards. Gus Edwards had 80-something yards. Lamar Jackson had 60-something yards. So, I tip my hat off to Lamar and the Ravens' offensive game plan because they're the first team all year that actually ran on Pittsburgh. I thought that was impossible. I've seen them shut down Saquon. I've seen them shut down Derrick Henry. I mean, nobody runs on Pittsburgh. That's mission impossible right there. I mean, for real, that's like trying to climb Mount Everest with no equipment. I mean, you're just not going to do it. So, I mean, I give the Ravens credit for being able to run on Pittsburgh, but as a whole, Lamar Jackson just didn't come through. I'm not, Willie Snead had 100 yards. I still don't know how that happened. Willie Snead is a whole bum. I don't know how he got 100 yards. Marquise Brown is only good for bombs. He's not. I'm not even going to give Lamar Jackson a weapons excuse anymore. At this point, Lamar, you just got to yeah. I don't know, man. I just feel like I'm watching the game. I live streamed the game today. And I'm watching, I'm just like, Lamar, you just make it happen, bro. Gotta make it happen. Pittsburgh was down 10 points at halftime, and Pittsburgh came back and won. Pittsburgh was down 10 points. They came back and won. This was a nasty turnover-filled game. Shout out to the Ravens for defense for making plays because Lamar Jackson started the game off with a pick 6. And shout out to the Steelers. The Steelers they're just good. Even when the Steelers don't play their A game, they still win. I mean, the Steelers did not play their A game today, and they still beat the Ravens. This was not a good Steeler game. This is a sloppy turnover field game. Chase Claypool had that fumble that was stupid. You know, Deontay Johnson almost got into a fight with Marcus. Was that Marcus Peters or Marlon Humphrey? I don't know who. Deontay Johnson almost got into a fight too. But all in all, it was typical Steelers-Ravens slugfest, man. For real. Typical Steelers-Ravens slugfest. And I know this is going to be mad random, but rest in peace to my little brother. Lost my little brother November 1st, 2019. Not making any excuses or nothing. It's just on my mind, you know. Just rest in peace to my little brother. I knew today was going to be a little rough, you know. I don't know, just off today. Not in it like I normally in it. Just, I don't know. Think about my little brother a little bit. But, you know, look. Back to our regularly scheduled program. Pittsburgh is the best team in the league. I've been saying that for about 2 weeks. And I don't see anybody beating them if they bring their A game. If the Steelers bring their A game, I don't see them losing. Because the Steelers have the firepower to compete with Kansas City. And they also have the defense to stop Kansas City. When you got first of all, nobody running the ball. No regular team running the ball on Pittsburgh. And a lot of the reason why the Ravens got rush yards today is because it's Lamar Jackson running read option, sprint pitches, all kind of crazy stuff to run the ball. No normal team's running on Pittsburgh. It's not going to happen. And that pass rush will find a way to hit Patrick Mahomes. Plus, they're a zone team. So when you play zone, it's harder to get beat over the top by the likes of a Tyreek Hill. It's hard to get beat over the top by the likes of a Marquise Brown. So, I like Pittsburgh. You know, they went into Baltimore. They got a big victory. They were down 10 points. Juju Smith-Schuster finally had a good game. Chase Claypool had himself a game. James Conner didn't do much, but he did get that goal line touchdown. So, you know, Pittsburgh made plays and they needed to. They're well coached. Mike Tomlin, no Le'Veon, no problem. No AB, no problem. He got his quarterback back, and now they lit. But anyway, that's it. That's all. Subscribe to the unit if you're rocking with me. My name is Fist Vegas, and I approve this message.